This is a minute long, way too long. Someone gotta rap to this song. I don't know who they are you.
To do. I can't figure out what the hell I'm supposed to say.
Oh my god. You need another pillow?
No, I'm chilling. I got my pillow right here. Yo, you want a pillow? Here, take your pillow right there.
Thank you.
Dang, killing him over here.
Way too old.
Oh, I know, huh? Love this, love this.
Whoa.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Oh yeah, you put your condom on. There you go.
How are you doing? Hello.
You gotta have the mic condom, you know?
Yeah, mic condom on.
I feel protected.
Pop filter.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, perfect. That's perfect. That's what we need.
Oh, we're gonna have so much fun.
I know. I love this. Honestly, if I could, again, guys, we need a sound person. We need our sound person producing just in that corner over there. We need to have long enough cords, so we should be okay to just hit us.
We can definitely have another microphone over there.
Then they'll just be like in that corner. They'll be our guy.
That was
or a
sad
girl
to watch.
Hello. How you doing?
Hello.
Hello there.
Are you guys ready for this?
I'm ready.
Let's go again.
Doing guitar.
All right, thank you guys. That's enough. Welcome back to ShitGigs&Topics, Season 5. We're all over this place. We've been able to come up with some amazing guests. And today are two gentlemen that I've never met before. And I'm excited because I've never met them. So we're going to learn a lot about who we have in front of us. And we're gonna create new dreams. And we're going to follow through with our dreams. So let's start. Who are you guys? Who are you guys?
Hello, my name is Juan Romero, and I am an actor, stuntman, and a filmmaker, cinematographer, and a lot. And I also do voice acting. So, and I also work at a plumbing company.
Which one do you like the best out of everything?
I love film and acting and stunts and voice work.
Plumbing's your day job?
It's my day job.
Damn.
Basically, he hates it.
It's very, very hard.
It's very impossible to deal with, and I really don't know what the hell to do with it. Dig through some caca on a daily basis.
Oh my god.
Really?
Kind of. It's a very difficult job. I started it when I graduated high school. My mom wanted me out the house immediately, and I got it.
Good mom.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. It's let's just say that it was an adventure. I would say that because I got it like 3 days after I graduated.
She was like, I got that diploma. Just out. Get to work.
Yeah, get to work right away.
Oh, that is wild. Yeah, I would have been chilling on. I think I had work when I was 18. I think I would have been okay. Living on my own though would have been a different dream or a different kind of thing because I never would have dreamt that because I still had. You know what? I wasn't even with my mom, so I'm good. We're good. Slightly here and there.
Yeah.
Where's Dad?
Oh,
jeez.
He's okay.
I like how he's trying to be all dramatic.
No, he's perfectly okay.
His dad's in Madeira, probably eating like a Chipotle burrito right now.
He is in Madeira. He's living a great one.
He's probably.
But he wasn't there to help.
Yes, he was.
He was. He's helped when you were kicked out.
More or less.
Oh, not at that time.
He did help me. Yeah, he did help me. So.
I think the weird one who helped you was me.
Actually. Yeah, he's around to help me. You gotta have a place to stay.
Oh, see, there we go.
Yeah, trying to be nice and shit.
So who are you?
Yeah, who are you? Random stranger I've never met before.
I know, huh?
Yeah, I just showed up. So my name is Alexander Quesada, and
Quesada?
Yeah.
Quesada.
Yeah.
Okay, just
I saw the fries. Yeah.
asada fries.
Asada fries. Yeah.
Asada fries.
That's my dad was just eating it one day. He was like, That's it. That's the name right there.
Yeah.
That's your last name though. You can change that.
Yeah.
What?
When he was super young, you know.
He said it makes all sense now.
No, but what is it? So I've been doing filmmaking for about 6 years. I started back in COVID. I want to say it was about a few weeks into it, and like I was just like I already caught up with all the shows I wanted to watch and everything like that, and I was like, this shit boring as hell.
I started 12 years ago.
Damn, twice the amount of time.
Yeah, this guy did double the homework, honestly. So
I started 2 days.
Okay, I don't feel bad then. So basically, it was just one day I was like doing some laundry and I was like putting on clothes to see which ones fit and which ones would not fit. So like to like take them to Goodwill. And as I was putting them on, I was just like goofing around and stuff like that. I was like acting like different characters. Like one shirt would be like a red shirt would be a guy who's always cranky. The blue shirt would be a guy who's always sad. Like kind of like the emotions from inside out.
Yeah.
And as I did that, I was just recording myself on my phone, just like, was like just goof around. And I realized I was like,
While
wow.
you were naked?
No, with clothes on,
Oh,
obviously.
okay. Well, there had been videos of, people doing that, changing, like
Yeah,
recording
like,
themselves.
it's normal,
those are
man.
for the private. That's for the OnlyFans. And basically,
Link down below.
Link down below.
no. But long story short, I realized I had like a 5-minute scene of just me like these characters going to like get items from a grocery store, and it was funny. I thought it was really funny. So I was just like, what? Why don't I just continue doing that? And next thing I know, I made like 5 videos. I made like 10 videos, and then next thing, I started my own YouTube channel, and like I've been keeping the same one.
What's that
since.
YouTube channel?
Is AQ Productions. It was before it was called like Alexander Casada because I wasn't creative back then. So I just started off from there, and I kind of just branched, and I continued the YouTube skits throughout high school.
Ooh, that's tough. That's good.
Yeah, it was basically my hobby at first, but I would eventually bring in my friends and like my cousins to be characters as well, and like in the show, it was very heavily inspired by like the story based sketches, like like SML or something like that. Like that was a big hit of my funny humor inspirations when I was a kid.
Hell yeah.
But as I don't know Dave Chappelle. But I don't know. One day I was just like I was just looking over my videos, and I was just like feeling kind of like just weighted a little bit. Like I felt heavy because I just wasn't satisfied. And I think it's just more in the sense of like I enjoyed being behind the camera a lot, but I wasn't really happy with the product I was making because granted it was funny. It was just like I want to do more than just being funny. I want to tackle something actually serious. So I kind of branched from being just a YouTuber to like actually wanting to be actually making films, like an actual filmmaker.
Uh-huh.
So I started doing filmmaking, and I was like a one-man show for like many years. I did have friends here and there, but I was like the editor, I was the director, the producer. I was doing everything by myself. Everything, yeah. And then I got
that condom okay?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Actually,
sounds pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, and then turned 18. Was kind of forced to like find my own apartment. So like,
damn, both of y'all.
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, I got kicked out, man.
Man, I got lucky.
I kind of had like an ultimatum, to be honest, but I chose to stay here in Fresno because I still felt like I had some stuff to do here, like mentally, like a purpose. And that's when I heard about CMAC, and one day, like, met a lot of great friends who are still friends with today, and that's why I met this silly goober right here. This 6 foot now?
I am.
That's why I met this 6 foot Mexican.
I've been for a while.
I just lived with you so long. I just haven't noticed. But and then that's why I met the 6 foot Mexican, and now it's just like, hey, you look depressed. I'm depressed too. Want to like do something sad?
You want to be friends?
You want to be friends? And then he was just like, sure.
Oh God.
That sums us up in a nutshell.
That's very appropriate of the situation.
So he lived close to me, so he was just like, hey, like let's film something, let's just do it for the fun of it. So I was just like, why not? So like 1 week we did like 5 short films in 1 week.
This was later, like after high school, everything. Like
I'm just summing things up.
3-4 years later.
Yeah, this is now like a year ago, a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
At this point.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
Here
so
we go.
like we became a little duo, and like that's eventually to kind of like finish up with his side. Like a lot of important things came up. I'm not going to disclose that, but basically some very heavy topics came around, and like I offered.
I like heavy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I think we're all like heavy, but like
yeah, I think we do too. Like,
but so basically he had had nowhere else to go, and like his dad was in Madeira, so I was just like, dude, your job is here, the plumbing job. How you get to work from Madeira? Like that's just impossible. You don't have that kind of money. So I was just like, dude, just stay in my place. I got a spare room, and we were back and forth.
His spare room, aka his living room.
His living room, because my house is a 1-bedroom apartment. But I was like, hey, do you want the living room or you want the street?
He didn't say that, but he did tell me if like if you want to live somewhere, there's a basement, and I'll lock you in there.
I did not say that.
There's 3 levels to this shit.
Yeah.
We talked about. We're not gonna mention that.
Okay.
So long story short, he lives with me, and he said it was only supposed to be like just until someone's over. I was like, stay as long as you want. He's still there. So at this point, like he
said, I'm gonna bring some things in. Actually,
yeah, I'll bring I brought a U-Haul.
He brought a whole U-Haul truck, and he brought a U-Haul truck, and I was just like, wait.
You see that corner that's taped up?
Yeah,
that's my corner now.
That's my corner.
That's his spot in the bedroom.
And just to add on to that, keep in mind the CMAC time. It was my first time ever going to CMAC because I didn't even know like such thing existed.
What is CMAC?
CMAC is
for people that don't know.
It's a community media like advocate center. It's basically anyone that's inspired by like podcasting, documentary, filmmaking, anything to do in the creative media field. It's kind of like a hotspot for people just to connect, network, and like participate in cool events and stuff like that. Like there's actually one coming up in August. It's called the 72-hour film competition. You'll have 72 hours to write, direct, and film, and obviously release a short film, and you will have the opportunity to show your film at my cinemas.
Oh, nice.
Or in a movie theater. Which I'm not sure which one they're doing this year, but we did one in my cinemas last year.
Yeah,
and like
Sheesh.
every time they do it, like the competition has like a different roles. Like last year, it was you can only do it on the iPhone. And we started off doing iPhones on the both.
You said this is a piece of cake.
Yeah. And then we realized it wasn't because like they were like, it's really challenging to like think of an idea just right there and there and just go from it.
You're not whoa, but you had the idea. You already knew. I mean, what do they? I mean, you could just kept like a concept in the back of your head and been like, when this thing starts.
And the thing is interesting is because when the actual competition starts, they give you like your genre, your prompt, and the dialogue, and then you get to write your idea from there. You don't come in the competition with an idea.
Okay.
So it's kind of like it's like spontaneous. Like you gotta be quick on your toes. It's basically a challenge to really mentally push you to the limit. Like how fast can you actually go? You know?
It pissed me the hell off.
Really? Why?
Because
he was tired.
Not only that, it's the fact that because I was filming it and I was cinematographer on it and editing it. And the thing is that there's a time limit. There's a time frame that you have to keep. And I suck at that because I really want like this amount of footage to stay in and then this amount to like be shown. And it was, let's just say it was a pain in my ass cheeks. Like it was not fun. Even though it was from the film, that's the fun part. The hard part is the editing.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, like surprisingly, the fun part is actually filming it. And then the hard part is just actually trying to get it done. Because we did one earlier this year from Modesto. It was 48 hours. And a lot of things started happening to us at around that time. We went to San Bernardo, right?
Yeah.
To shoot a movie, a short film. Were actors in it, and then that Sunday, his girlfriend was just moving in for a little moment. So what happened to her? Move in, and we were doing all that while also trying to make film. So technically, most other people had 48 hours.
We had like 42 minutes. No,
we had 3 hours. And the thing was, this is in Modesto, which is like about an hour drive to Fresno. And this competition, the reason why this competition is a little different from CMAX is because this one is a in-person competition. Like
you got to be there on site.
You got to be there on site. And if you're not there to show up your project, with the USB saved up, they won't allow your project to be in the competition. So we're like, we need to haul ass and get as fast as we can. So I was driving pretty fast to get to Modesto. He was on the passenger side of my car just editing while I was just trying to drive. So we both literally felt like Mission Impossible, just trying to rush to get there on time. And here's the thing. When we get there to the very end, this just, of all days, to not bring a charger was that day. He did not bring my charger. He forgot
the computer.
Yeah, because he always brings his computer charger. But
I didn't know there was plugins in there.
The only day he decides not to bring it is the day we actually really needed a charger.
Man,
So
you should have Best Buy.
Yeah,
we didn't have time. We didn't have time to go and get one.
Well, hold on. Before we even move forward of what the hell's going on, he did not tell me he had a MacBook Pro that he got like 2 years ago.
Honestly, like in my
the battery on my laptop was ass cheeks, and I was like, bro, that laptop could have came in clutch that day because it had so long battery life. It would have been like 80% when we got there.
Like, hear me out. In my defense, I kind of forgot I had it too. So like, I kind of
He finds it the next day. And I'm like, bro, I could have used that.
I'm just like, my bad.
I could have used that.
But here's the thing. It didn't end all that bad though, because when we got there, his computer died. We were literally like in front of the movie theater when his computer died. So it was like, this is like a perfect moment just to, like, ruin our lives. So we go inside. I let the director of the event know that like we try the best, and he really appreciated the fact because we were the only members like that were participating that were from Fresno. So he really appreciated the fact that we came all the way just to be there that night. So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna extend the time just for you guys because the due time was 8 p.m. He extended to midnight for us, so we can go back home and finish up the editing back at home and still release it.
And then send it to him or drive back over there?
Send it to him online.
Send it to him online.
Okay.
Send it to him online. He was convenient.
And the funny thing is that we did it. We finished it. But kind of went over the time limit. So
we still got disqualified.
We still got disqualified, but they did show it. So
They said, guys, midnight. Not 2 tomorrow.
No, because the movie had to be 6 minutes. Ours was like a 6 minute and 48 seconds.
Oh, that's what you got disqualified for?
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Time frame. I hate it.
Wait,
Yeah.
What did you write in 6 minutes? What did?
The thing was, it was a very short film because like
That's so real.
because like we our genre was
That's one scene.
our genre was a mix of sci-fi and western. So I had a lot of like
Aliens and cowboys.
Aliens and cowboys. That's basically what we did. Like we made this short film. It was called The Last Straw, and it was basically about like this sheriff hunting down.
The Last Straw. That's hard. That's a good name.
Thank you. Basically, he was hunting down aliens that can clone themselves as humans, and so basically, this alien takes the shape of like his closest friend. So
the scrolls before the scrolls.
Basically, so like that was kind of like the synopsis. His girlfriend, massive thank you to her. She did like really cool special effects.
Thank you, baby.
To do like, cause like we got like blue lines, like almost like veiny on his face.
You think she would have done a lot more, but we were so limited and like we were like so like if we had more time, we would have got that thing done like quick.
Sometimes I look back and I'm like, honestly, if we could, I would totally make The Last Straw. It's like the way to the actual vision I actually want.
Yeah,
The Last Straw.
We would definitely remake it. I think
that's probably the only film I actually would be so down to recreate.
Do it. Oh yeah, we got applause.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
But so right now we're actually getting ready. But even though like prior to The Last Straw would probably not be remade because we just have so many other stuff we're working on. We are technically doing a vision we wanted to do with this year because October there was a horror competition for Modesto and they were allowing R-rated films. So we can't really disclose too much, but his girlfriend's gonna be making so much crazy effects and stuff like that. Like we're gonna make an actual like prosthetic monster and stuff like that. And
dang.
It's gonna be crazy.
Amazing.
It's gonna be really crazy. So we're really trying really hard to like really just up the level.
We are doing some gory things. I will say that.
I'm gonna have to try to find my extra thing of blood.
Because we're really used to it because like a quick question, do you know like found footage, like are you aware of found footage and everything like that?
What footage?
Like found footage, you know the genre, like Backrooms.
No, continue.
Like Blair Witch Project.
Oh,
Witch
okay,
Project.
yeah. I didn't know that there was that's a genre.
That's a genre. I mean, it's kind of forgotten nowadays because it was a popular one back in like the early 2000s. It kind of just faded out a little bit, but we kind of brought it back a little bit.
District 9's kind of like that too.
Yeah, District 9.
District 9 was kind of like that. Yeah.
We really like, as we're both fans because we watched this movie a lot as a kid.
It really sucks you in, yeah.
Yeah,
like if you're into being able to be immersed into like a film, I feel like being POV like that a little bit and
it scares you.
Yeah,
like
gets you there.
There was some movies that really inspired us a lot as kids, like because we both loved Cloverfield. We both loved that movie Earth to Echo, Chemicals and stuff like that. Those were really good found footage films. So I was working on this project prior, like maybe two years ago at this point. It was a fan footage series. It got canceled just due to creative decisions and like budget cuts and stuff like that. I really enjoyed my time on there as an actor. So that itch was still like fan footage, horror mystery, like something like that. That itch was still like I've been scratching that itch for such a long period of time. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna write and make my own little series, and that's what I did back in October. Just this past October, I thought of this series. I didn't have a title for it yet, and I got him to play. You know, the thing is like for filmmaking, your friends are no longer your friends. They're just your permanent crew forever. So
yeah, pretty much.
So
is that what Adam Sandler did?
Basically, yeah. Basically,
son of a bitch.
They got him.
They got him.
So basically, I asked him to be my main character, and like I just worked with two of my friends, Lydia and Johnny, Lydia Ewald and Jonathan Silva. They were both just actors I use a lot frequently in my previous projects. I just asked them, hey, you guys want to be in this project too? They were like, sure. So we got the whole crew together. They were like a 3 trio for this main series, and it took 6 months to make this entire show.
6-month production.
It was a lot of work, and we did a lot of crazy stuff because we just wrapped up the finale back on May 22nd. We had like an entire premiere and everything like that, and the show was called Militant. We really just like blew up on Reddit and stuff like that. We got like over 10,000 views on like the trailers and stuff like that, so we really got people invested and stuff like that, and like we got a chance to be on the news a little bit. A little bit
on the news, you know, something that a little sweet, you know.
yeah, we got like a lot of people like invested into the story.
I love that.
It was
it's a little people, you know.
Yeah, you gotta stay humble, you know.
Yeah, it was a very fun project, and like that was like all the episodes together because as I said, it's a mini series. There's like 8 episodes. Yeah. All episodes together, the runtime it's 2 hours and 37 minutes. Like. We basically, because like we always wanted to like start off with making short films, but eventually there comes that question like, when are you gonna make your first feature?
Yeah,
that thought always kind of intimidated me because like a movie is just something so like gargantuan, you know, that takes months and not years of work.
That's work right there. That's like a year worth of work right there.
So, but we just realized that like Militant, if we really wanted to call it a movie, it's technically a movie. It's a 2.5 hour movie,
pretty much.
So we were like, dude, I think we're more than capable to make a movie. So like,
do you think you got more detail in being able to do an episode type thing?
Yeah, we got really more into detail with it. Like, so like outside like the movie aspect, like we're already ready. Like I'm already in the writing process of my next series. Like I want to start doing. It's not gonna be found footage. I think we still have another project we want to do that's found footage. That's like kind of like a road trip movie that we want to still do, but I think after that,
that's my movie.
That's gonna be his project. But I think after that, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the last project that we're doing as found footage because now everything's gonna be more like generic and most like.
Well, it's never gonna leave our system. Yeah. I would say that I have a lot of vision with found footage and how to use camera work.
Yeah, like it's never gonna go away. And like the found footage itself is never gonna go away. We just like we're gonna be tackling different things. Like we want to tackle like film noir. We want to tackle like superheroes and stuff like that. Superhero origin stories and stuff like that. And like
the boys.
You like the boys?
Like the boys.
Like the boys.
Oh my God. Like we got so many
crazy.
That finale though, that was a little weird.
That was a little crazy.
You know, I'm not sure why, but like, I always feel like main big like series like Stranger Things and like The Boys, they do not know how to
wrap it up. Yeah,
they don't know how to end it right.
I didn't get to see the new Avatar yet too, but they said that was they did a good job at trying to wrap that up. But
you know, I just been seeing
Fire and Ash.
I just been seeing like stuff like Fire and Ash and everything like that. Like I just funny enough that you mentioned that because apparently like James Cameron said something about like he's looking to other cheaper like effects and stuff like that to try to get 4 and 5 out. And immediately everyone's saying AI. Immediately
please.
Man. The thing now here's my thing. The thing is I don't think he's gonna go to that because keep in mind James Cameron literally made like animation to the highest peak even before AI was even a thing.
They created a whole new system for that movie.
So I don't think
animation system.
Yeah, I know, right?
So I have full faith that he's not gonna do AI. He's gonna probably develop a new system. That
you have to double down on your own stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I really don't think James Cameron will go with AI because like this guy made a whole freaking ship.
AI can't do it. AI is not there yet. Like AI could do a lot, but like
It can be a tool.
It is a really great tool, I think, but like it cannot replace that person that sees a vision.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
you're only being told what to do, but there's a difference between
being told what to do and knowing what to do.
And imagination.
Yeah. That's the thing about the AI. Like they can make great things, but they don't have like the imagination of like
whatever people make with AI, it feels soulless and no effort was put into it.
Yeah,
and that's what I think.
Yeah, that's why we try our best to be like very authentic with the stuff that we create and stuff like that, because we don't like.
We love practical. Like, we love I would love to get the VFX. That's what I'm trying to learn right now. And
we'll save up money to get like really cool stuff like that.
Yeah, I really, really want to learn effects.
I like practical.
I like practical.
Yeah,
for real. You got all the lightsabers and shit.
The ray gun shit. No, because like we might as well we'll give it a little snippet. Like I mean, the Militant's been out for a while anyway. So
yeah, it's been out for a
month.
Like
this guy.
Where can we watch this?
Militant is out on YouTube right now. It's linked to both of our YouTube channels, so you can just find our channels and like there's a whole playlist.
It's under the name is called the channel is called Militant, but the for it the channel is like username is like Cameron's Day
and stuff like that. I have a playlist on my YouTube channel, so if you just go to my channel, just scroll down, you can find Militant.
Put the description below.
Put the description right there on the screen. I don't know where you're gonna
give the channel some love, guys.
Right here,
somewhere. It's gonna be right here, next to.
If you want to
watch it. Throw it down.
But there's this thing because like we did a lot of crazy things that like that maybe AI could have like helped us on, but like now if we're doing this,
let's just say that we did some shit.
I mean,
that would arrest us on the spot. No,
like, it's in the trailers. It's in the trailer, so it's not like it's private. But this guy got hit by a car like twice.
I did.
Well, you did say you were a stunt man.
I did. I did it twice, not for the series, but I did car hits for 2 separate projects.
No, you did get hit for the series, episode 4.
No, I said I got hit for 2 different projects, Militant and then a music video.
The music video, Bleeding Lip.
No, not Bleeding Lips.
No, that's what we just did. My bad.
Yeah,
that's so wild.
Shout out Chidias. You know his new song, Bleeding Lips. Check it out.
Yeah, I got to be the cinematographer for that one. That was so cool. But so back to Militant. This guy got hit by a car, and we actually had to design an actual body for like papers and newspapers like that, because we actually had to burn it. So like we went up to the Militant area, we burned the body and stuff like that. It's in the like I said,
it's in the trailer. You can kind of see what's happening.
And one episode, episode 6, it was called a Safe Haven. It was the most stressful episode of the entire show.
It was
this episode. Like we were on I gotta tell you this because we were on a really good streak. Well, we shot 2 episodes like a weekend. Episode 1, episode 2 will be one weekend, and then another weekend will be 3 and 4. We were just on fire. We'll honestly could have Militant out within like a month, all episodes and everything. Yeah. But around the time we were shooting, holidays started coming around, so that was kind of slowing us down, and then that was kind of the biggest issue. But then episode 6, for some reason, like it was either because everyone was busy or like they were just kept delays kept happening. That one episode took us like 2 months to get the entire thing done. Granted, the episode has a car chase in it, and it has an entire like 5-minute one take fight scene. My entire house got entirely trashed, and we had to have so many stunt doubles and so many crew that were okay with the idea. I'm like, hey, are you okay with getting thrown across the hallway?
That was me.
That was this guy. Like, so it's
hold on, let me tell him this.
Oh, you gotta tell him.
So when we shot this episode, here's the thing. We already pre-shot it, and then we were going to focus on shooting the rest of it like another day or another week. Here's the thing. Yeah, so there we did a bathroom scene with like arguing against 2 characters, and that scene was shot months beforehand.
I want to say it was October. I want to say it was like around then.
Is that the start of the episode?
And
it's like a halfway point.
It was like the halfway point.
I want to say it was like November, beginning of December is when we shot that scene. But anyway, continue.
We flash to February.
We shot that scene so long ago, and we did like the nastiest like clever cut that you ever seen in cinema, and like it looks like it
looks like something just like
it looked like it was all in one take, and like the I kept in mind like that's what I mean by clever cuts is that I'm very good with that. So when I mean like I would aim towards the darkness, and then like it would put the camera back to light, and then we'll be in a whole different scene and everything. And it was so difficult because we did a car chasing. We did it once. Perfect. Absolutely beautiful. And the sound effects on top notch, screaming, top notch, everything. And then when I went to edit it, the file corrupted. The whole car chase scene was gone, and nothing else was gone, but the car chase scene was gone. And we had to reshoot it again months later to get it done again. So we did it twice.
Yeah.
And we had to be very sketch about it because like it was a Friday, I think.
Around this time, like, but when we first shot it, it was more quiet and stuff like that. It was during the holidays, so no one was really around the streets and stuff like that. But when we shot it again for the second time, it was like more like, I want to say March, April area. So like area. Cops were like more lenient because we live in Tao District area, so cops are always around like patrolling and stuff like that. So we were just like, dude, like we need to go somewhere more like more isolated if we want to make this look.
Let's go to the cuts.
Let's go to the cuts.
So yeah, like, and it was stressful, like having to like basically just make my entire house into like an actual like fight scene, something like that. But it looks great, like actually watching it,
really great.
And that was probably the most stressful one. And that was probably the most stressful one. And then episode 7 was such a breather. Like it was so nice to just do an episode that was like quick and simple and stuff like that. But episode 8,
we're done with that one.
I know. Episode 7, it was probably the fastest one we got done. Episode 8 though was a whole freaking nightmare because obviously that's the big one. We actually found a location up in Militant to shoot the finale, and then we want to have these enemies be as big as they can be. And we had to probably bring around 10, 15 actors and stuff like that. So we need to make sure we get budget. We need to get catering. We need to be able to provide transportation because Militant's like a 30-minute drive from Fresno. If like, you know, the roads are pretty
damn, nice. I would have been like, if you can make it, you can make it. If you can't.
Yeah. That's pretty much what happened.
That's pretty much what happened. Like, I want to say 2 or 3 people had to drop, unfortunately. I mean, it happens. We still give them credits because they at least showed up for the rehearsals because there was like a multiple rehearsal thing because once again, this was a one take. So we had to do a lot of like choreography and everything like that. And I don't want to say
you like that a lot. The one takes, like,
I love it.
I love one takes.
I love it when it's seen flawless in movies. It's just the actual process that's stressful. But I would say like,
okay, so as a director and an editor, you're like, give me more.
Yeah.
As an actor, how do you feel about, you know, maybe the pressure of the one take or, you know, like the rehearsal or like, you know, like for me, like, I don't know if I could, you know, I mean, I wouldn't know. I haven't tried it enough. Be able to like maintain that same level between every single try, or it gets more intense or whatever. Like, are we trying to fix certain things? So like as a one take, do you still, like, as an actor, feel like, I like this, or like, oh, this could be tough?
I think it could be tough. Like, I think that shit
will fuck
me up, man. But as an actor, like, it was very tough because I wasn't there on rehearsal day because I was busy at work. I couldn't make it, so I wasn't there with what they were making, what was gonna be like. I was gonna have to find out the day of shooting.
So you can imagine when I told him like you could get kicked, you could get rolled on.
Oh yeah,
like
I was getting my ass cooked. Like I just like I'm getting kicked. I'm like I'm getting punched in the nose. Whatever was happening, and I was like, fuck.
And also, just so you know, add like the cherry on top. This guy, but around the time we were filming, it was supposed to be worse because, as I said, we were supposed to film the finale back in December.
Yeah.
But we finished it around April. He actually had to get into the water.
Yeah, and it's cold up there, dude. It's like 30 degrees.
So, mind you, the water was like 30, 40 degrees around the time when we were supposed to shoot us back in December. It was probably going to be in the negatives. And this guy was still going to jump in that water.
And it was at night. Like, it was cold. Like, no one... some people got in during the day. You know, it's fine. The sun's up, whatever. And then, like, we got people at night. No, and we felt the water, too. Even during the day, it felt like it was 40 degrees. And I was like, oh, my gosh, I'm gonna have to get in here.
And then I was just like, yeah, I mean, like this is this is what we have been building up to. Like, there's no backing out now.
Yeah.
This guy's behind the camera, like,
What the fuck?
you're gonna get in.
I'm gonna have to get in.
This dumbass.
And action.
Oh my god.
He's not getting in. I'm like,
What are you doing?
get your ass in that water.
Here's the thing, and their excuse to me was like, "Bro, you got hit by a fucking car. Like, how you're gonna tell me you can't get into some water?" I'm like, "Listen, I'm Mexican, okay? I get scared of water sometimes, and like it's cold. If it's too cold, I'm not gonna get in."
Just because of your hold on, let me get this straight. Just because you're race, that doesn't mean like that means like you can't be afraid of getting hit by a car.
Hey, well, he's at water.
I mean, I'm scared of water. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like this. You agreed to this.
But
You're the one that actually said
I-
this should happen.
And here's the thing: we planned this out before we started doing these episodes.
Yeah,
so we knew it was gonna happen.
And he was scared already. It's just the day it finally came. He was like, "Oh shit, it's actually happening."
Not up or shut up.
No, because the thing is that's interesting. I always write out the scripts before I actually shoot and everything like that. That's standard protocol. Yeah. But with found footage, and the thing is with this one that's so interesting, there wasn't really a script that was made for the show. It was a guideline of just the events that was going to happen.
Because you can't
script found footage and improvisation.
Turn into a dark field, water in the background.
Yeah, you can't do that. So So what we would do is, so what we've done is basically we'll have like a meeting. We'll have me, obviously the director, moi. We'll have JR. We'll have Lydia and Johnny. All four of us will sit down. I'll bring the guideline with what today's episode's about. We'll talk about it. We'll figure out we'll make the plot line, and then film it. And then we'll watch it all together before we actually release the episode to see if there's things we need to fix and everything like that. It's kind of like the last few touches before the episode comes
I love
out.
that. How cringe do I look?
And so
that was pretty much me the whole.
That was Lydia. That was Lydia
the
entire time. That was Lydia the entire time. But I have to give Lydia props and props is due. She severely
killed it.
Grown, and the thing is funny is Good job, Lydia. And the thing is crazy because I think I asked a lot of people this question. A lot of people say that Lydia's character Julia is Jules. My bad, Jules. Everyone loves her character the most. And a lot of people really like Jules as a character. So I'm just like, damn, you're the main character, but she stole the show.
I know she stole the show for me.
And it's just crazy, but that was the most ambitious project we ever done, and just being able to make something that big and that precious, and that just meant everything to us,
My precious.
And and that was kind of our Get Out, Jordan Peele's Get Out. That was kind of our moment, because after that we kind of just been busy getting to work on many other things that are not ours, just with other directors and stuff like that.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we did. We just recently did a movie called The Bootstrapper that released in theaters on June 20th, and it was our first time getting to be at a movie theater premiere with us actually in the film, and stuff like that. Not as just behind the crew, actors. So see our faces on the big screen. It was just it's just one of those rare goosebump feelings, but it's just something you always want more of, So it was just a really exciting.
Here's the thing with that movie, I was called in last minute.
That's how
called me in last minute.
That's
how
it always
work.
That's how it always is with this guy. He always just gets asked last minute.
I know. I'm always asked last minute. I swear. I'm always asked.
They thought of you. They said, "Hey, we need some JR in this.
We need some JR.
We need the JR spice." I always do something called the JR approve. If there's stunts, I'm like, so let me test for the water stuff. I'm like, yeah, that is JR approved. I think we're good.
Yeah, usually now we have a stunt something like that. We need we need JR. Check it out.
We need the JR test. So
and if it passes, then it's good enough for a stunt doubles. If it's not, then it's it's not
if
ready.
It's good enough,
throw him off the ledge.
Oh yeah, let's see.
How you doing? Is it approved?
I'm okay.
It's approved. We're good.
All right, bring him in.
We keep going. We have a lot of ambitious projects and stuff like that. We are doing so much. Just this past week, I've just been reaching out to different directors and different creators, and we're doing so many things. One that we're gonna be working on, just got signed to be working. It's called One Wish Willow. It's based on the Obsession film.
Dude, oh my God.
That movie
I
was...
literally watched that like 2 days ago by accident. My mom had it on.
Same.
Like she had it on. She's like, oh, I'm just watching this. And I was finishing my beer over at her place. And I was like, all right, whatever. I'll watch it. And like at the point, spoilers.
No, we've seen it already.
It was like to other people.
Oh, spoilers, guys.
It was like, I think the sex scene where she was just like taking it but her face was like
dead.
I closed my eyes for that part. I
was in the bathroom.
So funny.
Happened, huh?
Well, I guess I can't say sex because I watched a bunch of things and they're like, yeah, that was actually grape, and I was like, oh, I guess so.
That's the messed up part is that it technically was.
Yeah, because
she's not in control.
If you go into the actual story again, spoilers, guys. Click away. Like,
because she's actually
definitely went into an in-depth understanding of what the was going on in that movie because 100%. I was semi-terrified. I definitely was like, oh, she's possessed. Like, something's up. Like, what's up? And especially from the phone call, I'm like, holy shit.
I was like,
because we watched that film.
Yeah,
like,
we watched
earlier.
it in the theaters with me and Alex and my girlfriend. We watched it. I'm gonna be honest, I did not technically like it much. I know people are gonna be yelling at me like, "Wow, do you not like Obsession?"
No, the thing,
dude. Here's the thing. Hold on.
No, you go.
Here's the thing. I found it disturbing. I think that the actors in it, they did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, the girl who played Nikki, she did a really good job.
She did a good job. Curry, you did amazing with it. Cinematography was on point. I loved it. I loved the
Michael wasn't it Michael Johnson?
I think it's Michael Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, like the guy who played Bear.
They did disturbing.
He killed it.
What I don't like is that I feel like they could have done a little bit more with it. I think there's so much potential with that movie.
No, I think what he's trying to say is like the idea, like the story itself was just raw. It was powerful. It was dark. But the idea of the One Wish Willow itself, like the idea that your wish can come true, you have so many different possibilities to do with that, which is why like that's a good, I guess, segment too, like because we'll be working on this series that's shot in Sacramento. It's called the One Wish Willow. These guys are actually making a trilogy based on like the actual One Wish Willow.
Really?
They're expanding
the idea. Is that going to be a part of technically this universe?
Yes.
So it's a fan made series.
It
won't
be technically tied to Obsession.
It's just based on the idea, like
universe.
Yeah,
okay.
No, and like that because you actually need like copyright and everything like that.
Well, that's why I hope they don't get copywritten for just saying One Wish Willow.
Yeah, I hope not a letter
in
my mail saying, "Hey, you owe about $50,000."
No, but like they're just really inspired by like the movie, and like in my opinion about the movie, it was good. I'm not gonna say it wasn't bad, but for me, I hate it when the movie gets extremely overhyped because everyone's saying like this is like the best movie of all like a horror movie, best movie of all time. So now I go in with high expectations. It didn't reach those for me, so that's kind of just a biased opinion. But I'm not gonna say like this movie was
so wild.
I'm not gonna say this movie was horrible because the movie had me on the edge of my seat. I was uncomfortable.
I was very
time.
uncomfortable.
I watched this is YouTuber I watched. His name is Lucas Blue. He does a really extremely great breakdowns on movies, especially new ones that are coming out. Like he did some on Keeper. He did some on Obsession. That season 2 show of that show Beef on Netflix. He does really good videos. I watched his opinion on Obsession. And I was like, this is actually really good. Like that question is Bear technically the real villain of the movie? And so like that. I'm like, I can see parts he's not, but I can't understand why people think he is the villain.
Well, okay, so part of that is gotta be like his own complex. No one really understands Bear's own complex except for the fact of like he was
loves
living
his
with
woman.
Yeah, he loves. Oh, he's never got love.
He never
got
his
love.
cat died.
Yeah,
he literally came home to his cat
He
dying.
didn't know what like real love was, and it's so funny because I looked at my son's mom and I'm like, yeah, we got to make sure to love this kid because we weren't loved, and we both kind of laughed, and I was like,
I mean, think about this: his best friend is secretly banging his crush, and he just doesn't want his best friend to know.
Like,
what he needed,
I thought that was up.
It is not.
I mean, there's a whole like complexity of like, because I'm pretty sure like in my high school life, I did that by just not accident, but just like circumstance of just
like
whatever it was, and to him, it was all like,
but
well, that was my girl. And I was like, dude, I don't know. She wanted me. What? I don't want
for 2 years?
But 2 years. Here's the thing. I just saw a meme about that today where it shows a picture of the actor Cooper, like, just doing a dumb funny character. And people like, this guy bagged Nikki? And I was just like, you know what? Maybe she was drunk. Maybe she just wasn't in the right headspace. I don't know. Freaking care. But the point is, it's just like
she may make a girl laugh. I don't know. Might work. Yeah. That the whole that already was like, okay, that's kind of weird. But
here's the thing that really. There's only one thing that really pisses me off about the whole movie. It's like the Ian character himself. When like, obviously, Ian was the first character, to my knowledge, that was getting suspicious about Nikki because she was like, what she can go from like she didn't really know you that well. Now she can't keep her hands off you. That just doesn't make sense. And when Bear at the end of the movie finally says, "Yeah, it doesn't make sense because I broke this stick that it makes it made me fall in love with you."
He didn't even listen.
And he didn't listen. And he's like, I wish for $1 billion. I'm like, bro, you had a feeling something was wrong. Humor Bear and just go along with it. And I'm like, why did you have to call the bluff? I'm like, that pissed me off.
How do you digest the One Wish Willow part? Because like, first off, I don't know at what point should you really be like, this is the thing, because once you start putting like, this is the thing, all of the focus goes away from Nikki, and now it's like, oh, this object. So it's like, first off, let's get into the Nikki thing. You said you knew something is going on. Could you see, like, what do you see? What's going on? Like,
yeah, I feel
because it is different. And then once you start to agree with my story, let me tell you what I think.
Yeah, I think like
he just shoves it down his throat like, this thing, and now, and
yeah, Bear just does not know how to communicate. A lot of
He's
people.
a little you know.
No, a lot of people were saying like,
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
No, when Nikki, like, a lot of people were saying like, we're making already like how the movie should have ended and something like that, and like she was like saying literally in that car window shot, she's like, "Do you like me? Yes or no?" And when he says, "I think we're good friends," maybe like he could have said like, "Yes, I do like you," and it shows her saying like, "Okay, we'll see where it goes," and maybe it just ends there. I'm like, dude, that could have been the proper ending.
That could have. I think Nikki. I don't know if Nikki had that feeling towards him already because he said because she already expected it, like saying, "Do you like me or not?"
No, but but I think what's interesting is that even if she didn't like, even if she did like Bear, she wouldn't tell him, because remember in the car earlier she was like, if I had a crush on somebody, I wouldn't tell them. I would give them clues, but I wouldn't actually say it. And you gotta keep in mind, we're just going back to Lucas Blues video, she says she doesn't need romance, she needs a love story. And then that's when he says, that just sounds like romance to me, because he's viewing it from his own obsession of like, no, love is viewed this way. When Nikki obviously has experienced love before, she views it in a whole general point of view. Because he's so obsessed, not to hence the movie,
I think,
on his own perspective.
I think the first scene of the movie is like you can tell that Ian was trying to help him a little bit. It's like, dude, you just tell her straight up. Like you kind of noticed that like in the beginning, because like she's like, dude, she likes this. Like, how do you know that?
You didn't even think of that. Well, I mean, because they're all friends.
Yeah, they're all friends, but
they're all friends,
like,
right?
why does Ian know that though? Like, why does Ian know? Dude, just straight up ask her. Like, you want to know why? Because they were doing it for 2 years, so he automatically knows what she likes.
I think also what was
but
Sophie?
Bear's stupid.
But Bear's a idiot.
He totally missed an opportunity to be with Sophie. She got extremely like just literally just banged the head.
Also, I can't believe he hung up the phone. He heard some girl screaming. He hung up the phone and then went back to his disastrous house.
How do you go back to that?
If I saw my door duct taped,
I would be gone.
I would have shat myself. Like, I saw that in the movie and I was like, oh my God, I have a brand new fear. Holy shit.
No, the thing that really pissed me off was like the part when the real Nikki came out, when like the kind of like the entity or like the fake Nikki was sleeping, and like she was begging Bear to just end her, just because like she can't bear the pain. Bear was just like left her there.
Yeah, you just walked out.
And I was like, I'll say that I keep thinking about these things at the end of the movie. I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's not such a bad thing he's gone. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's kind of one of those characters like he is the main character, but like I don't feel bad that he's gone. None of those characters.
Okay, but the entire story, like, you could tell that this is the fun part about it too, because I was like watching the reviews too and explanations and the possibility of the Schrodinger, I think, cat or what, it's like, so the Willow actually pulled a Nikki from another reality into this Nikki too, and they were both sharing control of this body, because like this Nikki from this universe, you know, that was one explanation, was really interesting. Mine was, it was also, the wish was the desire of Bear's desire manifested in this version of Nikki now. So whatever version of Nikki, whatever he thought that he wanted, manifested there, and then grew into whatever this was. Yeah. How she was trapped in whatever she was, the purgatory that he said that she was trapped in. Very interesting in her.
Yeah.
If she did like experience all of that, because they said like there was a possibility that they were sharing like 80-20, and that's why like she was able to kind of like break through a little bit.
Yeah, I thought like that was pretty crazy. I think that's a good way to say like, hey, this person's trapped in this damn body. And not only that, what creeped me out, because like I thought her personality throughout the film was kind of creepy on its own right, and just seeing the face, you could kind of tell it's distorted a little bit. That scared the shit out of me.
Like the smile, like it looks like she has like almost like two glowing pupils, like one.
Yeah, they wanted to make it. Yeah, I feel like they really wanted to make it look like something else. Like they purposely, like for you guys know, for like being able to get that effect or get that creepiness, like that's what they did. They put her in a corner. They changed her up a little bit. Like it was so funny when I was watching it at my mom's. I was like, "Do you just have bad connection? Like what's going on?" Like I'm still kind of scared, but like, why does her face look like that?
Yeah, I was like,
it's supposed to. I was like,
oh.
Well, I think what he was trying to go for was an entity in a way, but like it's like the entity of a wish, I guess. I didn't know what the purpose was.
Well,
at the time,
that's the thing though, like because it's up to mystery, as he says as well. Like it's like that's the fun, I guess, part of it. But then that's also part of it where you're like, well, make it make sense.
You know.
I mean, if you wanted to, for people that wanted like the purpose of it, it's like, hey, if it was like a reality bringing thing or like manifestation of like his whatever, and now she's trapped watching all of this happen, like who the hell was the guy on the phone?
Yeah, funny enough, actually the guy on the phone was actually Curry.
That was great. Yeah, that was a fun part too, right?
Funny, but there is
I did
question.
not expect that.
When
he answered hello,
he just sounds so done with his life.
I did not see any of the trailers. So when I watched that first,
like you didn't expect any phone calls or anything like that.
You can't do that. Sorry.
Can't. He just sounds like a retail store like employee.
Worse than that, bro.
Bro sounded so chill too. He's like, yeah, it's what I do.
It's what it is, man. Well, like you just gotta, you know, that's the only way to reverse it.
I like how the shop owners
unalive.
I like how the shop owners in the movie knew what the it was, and then like they end up like saying, "What the fuck did you do this time?" Like they didn't seem bewildered at all that there's a bloody as shit entering your shop.
I know he just like, dude, what you do? Like it sounds like a dad like knows you, like a dad that knows you just did something stupid.
You know how many times have different people maybe come into that scenario? Like imagine a day in his life. Like
he probably has like freaking 50 complaints.
The crazy part is you can hear in his voice like different ways he should kill himself. I'm like, what the
maybe
pills, a gun head, you know.
Or think maybe hear me out.
Jumping off a roof.
Hear me out. Maybe you could work things out with her. Maybe she's.
Maybe you love her more than anything else in the world. You ever thought of that?
Yo, I mean, like,
have you ever thought of moving to another state?
You ever thought about changing your credit card information? Okay, do you mind giving it to me for insurance purposes?
My whole thought in the entirety, though, I was like, she's gonna do some like supernatural stuff.
She never did.
And the only supernatural thing she did was that backwards creepy ass walk.
Yeah, that was kind of creepy.
But they were like, people were saying like that could have been because at that point, real Nikki's fighting the entity or
trying to get
Nikki.
out.
Yeah. So that's all of a sudden.
You know, it'd been so crazy.
That was just wild. That just came out of nowhere.
Hear me out. This would be such a crazy idea. This probably would be like I'm not sure if this would make things better or worse, but like, what if like during the last part when like, Bear's in the bathroom, right, and like she's trying to get through the door. Maybe have you guys seen The Substance? That horror movie, The Substance, that just came out recently. Oh no, have you seen it, JR?
I've seen the disturbing scene of the person coming out of the back.
Yeah, like have you seen that movie?
No, but that reminds me of almost like Maleficent, Malignant.
Kind of.
Malignant, but that's a movie about an evil witch. That's
I know, right?
And then she does grow wings from her back.
Complete horror movie.
No, but like I thought it'd be really interesting to see like if like the real Nikki kind of came out from the current Nikki, like some like malignant
tarantula leaving its shell.
that would be disturbing. That would be a little bit of like that stuff you're talking about, like more like Anthony stuff, but like the idea of Nikki trying to break out.
She just woke up.
Nah, she just woke up. I seen. You know what's funny? I seen this edited reel, not of like that she's actually like now being in custody by the police, and it shows like her name's Nikki Freeman, and she's arrested for 2 counts of murder and inhuman manslaughter, because obviously when the police found out there were 2 bodies, Bear and Ian, and then like Sophie's body is obviously from the head.
You know the shitty part about it? I don't know if anyone realizes this too. They're like, well, she could wish to be set free or anything. She wasted her wish.
She wasted her wish. Like, it's like, that's the f***ed up part. She, like, when she was in her crazy self, she wished for
Bear to love her.
Bear love her the same way she did.
And it was wasted because he already
died.
Which is very interesting why she didn't even do that like forever ago anyways.
Yeah, I think the film would have ended right there.
I mean, granted, she didn't know about the wish until Bear brought it home, so it's not like she would have known. And Bear never brought it up. Why did he never bring it up?
She knew about it because she said the only thing that could make their love for the Hansel and Gretel was the willow tree.
Oh right,
he said something about it. Yeah,
the willow tree.
That's when she was quoting. I'll say I wasn't listening to that part. I was just so uncomfortable. I was just like,
dude, she was freaking me the hell out, dude.
Yeah, like the part when like she grabs the chair, pulls it back to get in place of so that she can kiss Bear. I was just like, dude, what the?
Yeah, honestly, I thought she was gonna snap her neck right then and there.
I thought she was gonna do something more graphic. Brings her.
I was surprised. I was like, oh, that wasn't as bad as I expected, actually.
That wasn't as bad, but when she started quoting like if anyone like doesn't love him the way I do, they will die. I was just like, oh my God.
I'm just kidding, guys. So what if I'm not?
Oh, my bad.
She starts banging her head.
Okay, all right.
That was movie. It's crazy.
Oh no, I'll give it.
That was the funnest. that was the funnest part, in my opinion. Every time she wakes up. Or that time that she woke up and she's like trying to kill herself, I'm like, yeah, Nikki!
She's fighting back. The demon Nikki.
She's like, I'm gonna win one way or another. You. I was like, okay.
And then she lost.
What really scared me then?
And then she got repossessed. I'm like,
eesh. What was really disturbing the entire movie was the fact that Nikki served Bear a cooked cat. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my God, I almost actually vomited myself.
Dude.
Like watching in that scene and just thinking about it, I'm like,
that made me gag a little bit. I thought that was crazy.
The reason why it disturbed me the reason why it disturbed me a lot more is because I'm gonna be honest, I'm more of a dog person than a cat person. So like when I first saw the cat dead for the first time, I felt like, oh, that's sad. But recently, like we got a cat. Like,
my girlfriend got me a cat.
His girlfriend got him a cat, and like whenever he's at work, I'm watching the cat. So I'm basically at this point I got parent rights now. So like the idea of like that of her killing the cat and like feeding him, I was just like, dude, if someone did that to my cat,
you like the memorial I gave you?
You like how's it taste, my little food critic? I'm just like,
oh hell no. You got me messed up. I wanted to walk out right there.
No, dude, when I saw that part, I was just like, if anyone put their hands on my cat, I would go whole ass Nikki on them, like she did to Sophie.
I would let everybody burn in eternal hell.
Speaking of that, like, have you seen Backrooms? Oh no,
not yet.
Yeah,
and what's wild is like Backrooms started as just like a concept back in the day.
Yeah, it was like and then
when you lose your shit, it goes to the back.
It goes to the back rooms.
Isn't that crazy? It started off from like a meme, and now it's like an entire horror film.
Well, I mean, everything is made up, so you know,
you're not wrong.
It makes sense.
You know,
I was like, I couldn't for my socks or whatever. My right sock's always going missing. It went to the back room.
You know, I mean, watching that movie, been like, yeah, those are my socks right there. See,
the remote to the TV is in there, dude.
You see a dead body, be like, oh, that's where my dad went.
Shit, that's a great place to hide.
It worked.
Or is there some AC in there?
And like the thing is crazy about that is
it's
just
always perfect temperature.
I know, right? I mean, I'll live there. I mean, if there wasn't monsters in there, I'll live there. Shit. Now, the thing that's crazy is that like I just recently saw on A24 set like top 10 highest grossing movies. Not Hereditary. Backrooms just reached the first one. They beat like Hereditary and all those other ones.
I think because Backrooms itself had such a
big
huge community or people that just know of it, and on top of that,
it doesn't.
They have a
It also helps like King Houston's director is like the youngest director to ever in A24 history to like direct a movie. He's like only 20 years old.
Why not?
And like he's like already making his first movie that just.
Someone was doing like an interview. They're like, "Yeah, duh, movies are getting done better because Gen Z's taking over."
Yeah. And like just this year, we had like Obsession, Iron Lung, Backrooms, the Major Digital Circus, like all have like theatrical experiences, and they made some bank in the box office.
I knew it was getting over theatrical release.
Oh yeah, that inspired us because we're making our first movies this year, so we're just like, you know, we're gonna do some crazy stuff too. Hopefully, we get a little bit of those box office records one day. That'd be so dope.
I hope so too. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
like, you want to be in it?
I could try if you'd let me.
You want to be in the movie?
Well, have you be the driver that you get to run him over?
Yeah, you get to hit me the car.
Yes. Take 75. We'll get it this time.
I'm already like, there's glass in my forehead or some shit, and I'm like, man, there's nothing.
You're such a tired, man.
Go again. Do it.
We're gonna do it until we get it right.
Boy.
7 days later,
we're still here.
We're still here getting a shot.
1,472.
Boy.
We took one day off. We just need some sleep because I had to do a shoot like that because like I was like,
we need some R&R from that bullshit.
We need some R&R from that BS, bro.
I want some pizza.
One time we did we had a weekend where we were doing two projects, and both opposite sides of California. One was all the way in San Bernardo, and one was all the way in Richmond, Oakland.
Jeez.
We did one where we had to go all the way down to San Bernardo. We were acting in this film called What We Left Unsaid. Film was good, 2-3 hour shoot, and by the time we realized it was like 10 p.m., we're like, we gotta be in Richmond, Oakland by 10 a.m.
Shout out Receiver Rendon.
And we were just like, we gotta drive all the way over there. That's a 6 hour drive. Should we try just doing the whole 6 hours, get there and find someone to sleep over there, or drive back to Fresno, try to sleep and see if we can be able to get it?
We've been across the state.
and then
6 hour drive. Let's go.
Then we went to Richmond, Oakland. It was for a pilot called Grand Street Dragons. Dragons is like a martial arts series, and that was like a 12-hour shoot. And I was a script supervisor for that one. And then script supervisor, it's always a hard challenge. You keeping track of the scripts and short lists and everything for the cast and crew. Doing it for a fighting show, it just ups the case because
there's a lot of choreography.
So, example, like this is A, B, C, and D. So I gotta keep track of all the actors that move around. So, example, there's like two people. So I'll say me and you, right? And I say like you punch me to that side of the wall. So for the next shot, in case we need to do a different angle, I gotta remember. Okay, I'm here, but I'm gonna be over there by the end of the shot. So we would have to do that for all the fight scenes, and that was like 12 hours already as it is. And I remember Karina, she's the director. She told me that if it wasn't for my gimmick of like keeping track, because I made like a little drawing to keep track of all the different angles. If I didn't do that, it was gonna be at least 36 hours.
Oh shit!
And I dropped it to 12 just because of the fact that I was just consistently keeping track of all the continuity and stuff like that.
That's good because like that shit cracks me up. I mean, people look for that shit so much. They're like, look at the continuity here. He's got a red shirt on. Now he's got a blue. Back to red. What the are they doing now?
What the fuck's going on?
You see that shit all the time in Tubi movies, dude.
I was trying to figure out the going on.
And here's the thing, is crazy. So that we wrapped up around 2-3 o'clock. We were tired because we just did 12 hours. We drove back home. It was like a 3-hour drive. So we got home. It took about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to sleep now, finally. Then I want to say 7 o'clock comes around and I'll hear my phone.
It's a perfect.
So
did you leave your vibrator on?
Yo, that's crazy. Yo! I bet Jerry left it. So
shit.
So I reach my phone. And I'm just like, here. I'm like, hello, and she's like, and it's Libby, who's a producer for this film called Bootstrap Economics. She's like, hey Alex, I just want to say good morning. I just want to see if are you doing okay? I'm like, I'm doing okay. I'm fine. And she exactly right. That's how it sounds. And she's like, okay, great. I just wanted to say a little congratulations because I hope you can make it for day 1 for Bootstrap. We're shooting today. And I'm like, what time? And she's like, 7:30. We'll be shooting at this gas station. And I was like,
in town,
Fresno.
Oh, thank God.
But I'm just like, I'm going to be doing a 10-hour shoot with only 2 hours of sleep. And I was like, I don't think I'm ready for that. And so I get up and I go. And I get there.
And then I think the next day is when me and you went on set again.
We were at this bar and up until, was it Turlock? Exeter. And we actually had this entire, Libby, she is amazing because she made this entire like board game. Because the movie itself, the Bootstrap Economics, it's like this idea of like, I'm Sorry had a mix of like life and Saw. Basically, if you need to die. So basically, we got this entire, it's almost like a circular pool of like this big ass game. And like she made it. It was like part up to like this big. And we have like gimbals, we have cranes for like to lower down the cameras and everything like that. Yeah. It was like an entire production. We had like 20 people on set, like including cast and crew and stuff like that. And like it was just like I was like, dude, I feel like and like we actually had, this was our first time. Her name was Marie. Like I love Marie. She's so cool. And that was our first time we actually had like an actual wardrobe designer for a film. So she got like our head size, our neck size, our shoe size, everything like that. We actually got costumes. So we'll go get changed and come back in our characters and everything like that. I was like, dude, I feel like I'm actually in the actual film.
I look the same.
Next thing I know,
he said, these are my clothes.
Next thing I know, the reason why this was so professional is because like, and you said, because it was like a 1-day film, like 1-day shoot, thankfully, because I thought we had to go back twice. I find out that this Bootstrap Economics is actually it's a short film, but it's only a 10-minute scene for a feature that will later be called the Bootstrapper, the one that premiered on June 20th. Mm-hmm. That Bootstrap Economics was just a little scene in the actual full movie. So I was just like, dude, that is crazy.
My character is getting a spinoff coming soon. No, I was kidding.
Your character's not getting a spinoff, dude.
Actually, his head is going to spin off.
Maybe.
And that's how I die.
Maybe.
I mean.
Maybe.
But that was just like the craziest thing, and like we just did another one called the Praying Mantis. We did that one with them as well. It should be getting a theatrical release date very soon. I'm not sure when though, but like that we doing that one, and like I did this horror movie up in Lake Tahoe. It was called Marithia, and doing that film, it was fun to shoot, but living there was an actual freaking hell.
Oh, really? Yeah. I was gonna go with him. I was actually gonna call the guy.
Yeah, you were supposed to be with me, but then I think you got busy with work.
I got busy with it, and I'm glad I didn't go.
No, because when I told him I went there, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm glad I didn't go." He generally felt bad because we're supposed to give a fun guys trip up to the mountains and stuff like that. That would have been fun. Yeah. But when I got there, because they were there from June 13th through the 23rd. I showed up the 15th because I was busy working on a pilot called The Nightcrawlers. I was not a main actor in that one. I was a lead. So obviously I couldn't make it until we're actually done with the pilot for that one. So I get there and I find out that like the owners of that cabin extremely ripped us off. The director, Cameron, he paid $5,000 for the 10 days to use that cabin. And the owners of that cabin never told us that there are some issues with the house. There was no water and there's no electricity. So when we were there, we had no water, so we couldn't take showers.
Couldn't even take a shower.
We couldn't take showers. we couldn't wash our hands. We couldn't use the bathroom. If you need to take a crap, you had to go down to the river, scoop up the bucket with water, walk up the stairs, get back to the cabin, dump it in the back of the toilet just to manually flush it.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
In case you need to take a shite.
Dude, I'm 4 different buckets on my. You said.
Grab that shit. Give me some buckets. You know what I'm saying?
So that was just now that was just only the water part. So and for food, basically we got food, right? We got meat and stuff like that, spaghetti. We can't even cook it because like
only barbecue it.
We can't do a barbecue. We have no electricity. So and they
charcoal, wood, baby. What do you mean? Make a fire.
And fire, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and the thing is sucks is like so we had to resort to like sandwiches like ham and cheese and stuff like that with mayonnaise and stuff like that, which isn't bad. But if you eat the same meal 3 times a day for like a week, you'd be surprised how boring that tastes after a while.
I know. I do meal preps.
Yeah,
it's boring.
It's
okay though.
It's not fun. So, long story short, and like so. I basically take the time out of my day. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go in town. I'm gonna buy us like this missing like piece we need to get the generator started because we can't live like this. So we go, we get it on, and the thing is like the battery is so freaking weak that it can charge up the house, but we have to make a choice. Do we rather have the actual cabin charge up so we have like water, electricity, and everything like that, and like actual working AC and heaters, or do we sacrifice that and keep the power on only for the camera equipment so that the camera can charge, the sound can, the audio can charge. So we had to make a choice, and we're like, well, we are here to make a movie. We can't really make a movie. We don't have the equipment ready to go. So we sacrificed and we chose to let all the equipment charge. So during the days, it would get up to 100 degrees, and like we had to leave the doors open because that was the only way to like cool air kind of come in.
Or the river, right?
Yeah, but obviously near the river there was lots of bugs. Some bugs can obviously. But I got bit with so many mosquitoes up there, and at nights there'll be moths like probably just yay big like this, just messing with my freaking face as I'm trying to sleep, and I was just like, this is insane, and I was a bunkmate with this guy named Bardo. He's really cool. You talk to him on the phone. Really true dude. But we were basically like in the top of the cabin, so it was kind of like a little attic.
Yeah.
I didn't even have stairs. I had to use a ladder just to get up to my room, and like the room.
He went up.
I believe it.
He went up a ladder.
I believe it.
I had to get up a ladder just to go. Yeah, just to get up to my room, and the room. Oh my god, it was like 200 degrees in there. And I was like, I am not.
He rises, baby.
He brought an uncooked pizza, and it came out. That shit was freshly baked. Like that's how bad it was in there.
I wish I didn't pizza. So it was like so freaking bad. I was like, you know what? This. I'm not doing this. So I like the entire time I was there, I slept on the couch. Even though they gave me a bed, I was like, that bed sucks, dude. I'm not sleeping through that.
There was a butt.
Slept somewhere else.
There was like a wet butt imprint on the bed.
I didn't have any money, and mind you, I didn't have any money to really find an Airbnb nearby to like sleep there. So I was just like, I gotta just raw dog and just stay with these boys until it's done. I stayed there from the 15th to the 19th. I left the 19th because the premiere for Bootstrap was the 20th. So I came back down, and I was like, I'm not going back up there. Back up there. So, but I actually had a good reason. The reason why, because I just didn't have the money to go back up. So obviously I couldn't go back to finish up the film. But I put in my work. I stayed for like 4 days. I busted my ass to do everything I was asked to do on set. So like I contributed. So it's a paid gig. So I'm getting some compensate for it. And so I was just like, okay, so all job is done, but I'm never going through something like that again. Not unless I'm getting double payment, because I'm not going through that again.
Triple.
Because I was like, because keep in mind, it's a 4-hour drive.
Times 5? Are the numbers still available?
I need the payment right now.
Because keep in mind,
can I just get electricity and water?
That's it. That's all we want, you know?
That's all I want. Because keep in mind,
working indoor plumbing at least.
Because keep in mind, it was a 4-hour drive. I drove 4 hours to live in that cabin. And I was like, I'm gonna be honest, that was a very horrible vacation.
The car sounded better.
I'm gonna be honest, that was a very horrible vacation. So then when I came home,
you weren't there for vacation, buddy.
No, I was there to work, and it was hell. And I came back home, and then I came back when I did. Oh my god, my house was a mess because at the time the roommate was his roommate was there.
Dang, you were gone at that time.
Me?
No, that's when you were gone.
Yeah, I was done. The reason why I was okay with him staying because I was gonna be there, but I was just like, bro, why does my house look like a freaking pig's den, bro? What the hell? And so like I gave him I actually gave him a punishment because I'm a very generous guy. I felt bad for him. I didn't want to be mean, but I was like, I can't be nice either because now I feel like this guy just taking advantage of me, you know. So I was like, I'm kicking this guy out for 3 days. Like I don't want him in my house for 3 days. So I find out as he's packing up that this guy was actually as he was going through as he was packing up his stuff, I think I was in the bathroom or something like that.
Yeah.
He noticed that like my JBL, right, those speakers and stuff like that. My speaker was in his bag, and JR caught him. He's like, "Why is Alex's speaker in your bag?" And he's like, "Oh, he lets me use it." I'm like, "Okay, he lets you use it, but he'd say you can keep it." Because there's a big difference between using and keeping.
Yeah.
So he brings it back, and no, he doesn't bring it back. JR takes it back, and then I find out later on that night that he also took JR's camera. So at that point, I was like already pissed off at him because he left my house a mess and everything like that. Every time he leaves the house, he leaves the AC on, and that spiked up my PG&E bill. Like my PG&E bill was like almost $700.
Thank God for some solar.
We wish we had solar for real.
Yeah,
Solar's a scam too, but it's okay.
Now my PG&E, I'm gonna be honest, my PG&E bill is like almost $700 just because of the fact he would leave the AC on.
That's wild. Yeah.
God knows how long. Yeah, and like I just got to the point I'm like
super not energy efficient.
Yeah, so I told JR. So after I found out about like him taking his camera and him attempting to take my music box, I told JR because he has his number. I was like, text him, dope, I'll come back. That's all I said.
Stay away.
So yeah, so basically, long story short, we kicked him out, and I was like, dude, like I thought this would be cool, but like no.
So it's been you two for a while then.
Yeah,
for a long time. We had a roommate Tito. We had him,
mm-hmm.
and he was fun, but he moved so he can go do more work, and
Yeah, he moved out to China Peak. I think he came back because it was like a seasonal job, but I think right now he's just like doing his own thing and everything like that. So like
we love our boy. We love our boy.
Yeah, he's a bomb ass chef. He makes some good food.
Yeah,
hey.
he does.
Hey,
I miss his like.
we like good chefs.
Yeah, I miss his like tacos and like. What else do you make?
Mac and cheese and spam.
That was our thing before he even showed up.
I don't.
He said, but he made it better.
Yeah,
My
like,
bad. Damn.
Yeah, like we get really creative in the kitchen. I think yesterday. What did we make yesterday?
We didn't make anything yesterday.
Oh, I forgot.
My girlfriend made it.
I forgot how I diner nuggets today. That's how you know. That's how you know you're in college. That's how you know you're in college. When,
I love that.
You survive on you're in college.
Top ramen, baby.
You know you're in college when you survive on top ramen, mac and cheese, diner nuggies, and like maybe hamburger helper. Rarely on occasion when you get fast food when you've been like a good boy. But like other than that, it's just like top ramen all day.
I know they don't have like $5 footlongs anymore.
I know, man. They
$5 hot ready pizza.
I was so mad. I was so
Everything's
mad because
10,
McDonald's used to be
20
so cheap, but nowadays like to get a cheap meal is like $6. I'm like, I don't got that kind of money on me, dog.
No more dollar drinks, no more, man.
No, you know how much it is. You know how much it is to get a Snicker.
Yeah, it's like $4 for like a Snickers.
I know, bro. Like
back in the day, it used to be like
$3.25, $3.75.
In 2016, it was 98 cents for a Hershey.
Oh.
And nowadays it's like $3.45, bro. I don't got that kind of money. Wait, actually, hold up. Let me actually show you something.
Yeah, show them the Linton quarters.
No, like if I could if I really want. I'm about to show you something so depressing.
I'll show you the negatives in my bank account.
Oh, no, I had
negative, man.
I was a negative $20 for like the past 2 years.
Oh.
There's no way.
Bro,
They would be like, we're gonna keep charging you until you get the zero.
Bro, zero taxes. Zero taxes.
Dude, no, I didn't have to pay any taxes here because I just don't have a job. So that's one because like being damn, they actually did take money from me. I had $3.45. I just checked. I had $3.48 earlier this morning. It's $1.31. I can't even buy a Snickers bar if I wanted to. Oh, they took my freaking money away.
They already did it, bro.
They already taxed my ass, dude. I didn't even get a chance. I was gonna buy a Snickers bar after this, dude. I can't even buy a Snickers bar.
I can't even buy anything, bro.
No, dude. I'll be looking. The 99-cent store got shut down when it was about to come in clutch. 99-cent store nowadays.
So
Dollar Tree, my
Honestly,
ass.
I think I might have an extra Snickers bar. But, Skittles. I have Skittles.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I got you.
You gotta flex on these haters, huh? You gotta flex on this fact. They got, oh, wow.
Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow.
Gotta do me like that.
Feel the rainbow. Taste the
I had the
rainbow.
blood on my shoes. Okay, I promise.
I hope it's real.
Yeah, he killed someone in the way over here.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's a pretty.
No one will find out.
Unless you release a
No one will ever find out.
an EP talking about it.
Oh yeah, you exposed, bro.
No one will find out.
Dude, you're not working. It's not working.
Dude.
So you say you're in college then?
Yeah, I do So
So full-time college, doing your best to be out there filming, even
Yeah.
if you're acting, producing. And then we got our plumber side job, but then 12 years of grinding out acting, filming, producing,
stuntman,
editing, stuntman.
I think the reason
work.
why we work so well is because like he obviously has way more experience than me. Like that's not even a competition. But the thing is like that's interesting on my like we both have our strengths and weaknesses. His is like he's good at anything. Like you need to edit, you need to do stunt, color grading, sound. Doesn't matter what it is. He's gonna do it right because he had all the time to experience and all the time to work it. The only downside is like the networking process, the collaborating process. He's not really. It might come as a shock to you. He's not really a very social person. Like the reason why,
Surprisingly, right?
listen, the reason why he is now is because of me. Because ever since he met me, like I would talk nonstop, and to the point he's like, okay, I gotta be able to talk like you, or else we're not gonna be friends because like you need to shut the hell up. So like talking to me now, like 24/7. Boosted up like that confidence, and that's why I come in because I'm good at networking, I'm good at collaborating and stuff like that. It literally today was a perfect example. Like I just talked to him earlier today. I was like, I just booked my second commercial, and like I have a interview, like a meeting for another film I'm gonna be working on. He's like, how are you getting all these things? I'm like, I'm just talking to people online. I'm asking if they need like casting calls. I'm reaching out, and he's like, I work. I'm like, come on, you're just too scared to.
I'm very like I suck at talking.
Which is kind of funny because like he's.
But you don't.
That's what I'm scared of because like I could come off as intimidating a little bit because like the way I speak in my tone, I had to learn to change it because like it sounded very serious and it sounded like I wasn't messing around. Yeah, so I had to like sound a little bit more friendlier and I'm very kind. I would maybe hurt a fly, but I would not hurt you. So like,
whoa. I'm gonna stop you right there. Remember the time you found a frog and you're like try to fly and you chucked them in the bottom to my stairs.
Listen, there was water down there.
That's not
There's water down there. All right?
That's not the point.
There was water. I swear to guys, I have it on video. I give the frog a kiss and then some Prince frog shit, whatever, and then
he said.
I didn't chuck it. I just went like that.
Whoa, you didn't chuck it. He did. You like fly. You literally Stephen Curry'd his ass. Okay,
Stephen Curry. No, I did not. I did not.
The frog had airtime. The frog had airtime as he was falling down that staircase, dude. He was like this.
But did he land in the water?
He did land in the water.
I didn't see it from my point of view. I heard a. That could have been his. I'm gonna be honest. He did land. He just listen.
Did he die?
Listen. When you say he hit the water, he did hit the water. Did he live? I don't know because I did not see him come back up.
We're gonna take that as a good sign.
Okay, the frog was fine. I swear. Like I would not. Like I do not hurt animals. All right, I never do.
On purpose, at least, kind of.
Like if my cat's behind when I'm cooking food and I accidentally step on him, I'm pick him up and give him a kiss, because like that's my cat.
Yeah, that's always that thing.
Make sure she's okay,
Yeah,
get out of the kitchen. Love you.
No, that literally happened to me like before. Like I was like one time doing dishes and she would come up to me like try going around my legs and I'm like you only want attention when I'm busy because like every time I try to show you attention you're like up. So like I don't get you. So like at one point I just like I can't do this. I pick her up. I just like stay. So I go back doing dishes. How'd you get here? Like I'm like here we go again. Stay. I go back do dishes.
Never.
I'm like why are you here? And then she's just looking at me. I'm like okay, you have food, you have water. What more do you want?
Your love.
The turkey
get
breast.
Get that coin. Get that
She
shit.
wants the turkey breast in the refrigerator.
That's interesting, really. That'd be good. I try to feed my cat like some like tuna and stuff and for a while, but after that, cats get picky and weird. They're like,
yeah,
I want a new variety. That's like
That's why we don't really expand her her
Stop, cat.
My cat ate my food.
That sounds like something she would do.
I know. See, that would be tough. Like if I would know, because my dog, like she starts going. I'm like, God, don't make me come put it on. That's mine. No, you got your own food. I feed you.
I remember one time when I was still living with my parents, because they have dogs. I had this dog named Emmy. She's a big girl. She's like a mix up with a shepherd, Australian shepherd, and German shepherd. So she's a pretty big girl. I remember one time I came home. I was tired. Okay, I just came home from school and everything like that. And at the time I was learning to drive already. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna give myself like a Western bacon cheeseburger from Carl's Jr. Yeah. So I
guacamole bacon, but I understand.
You know what? Everyone got the forte, bro. So and this is like, I look back on it. I was younger. I reflected it. This was more on me. I should have kept it somewhere where she can snatch it. But I unwrapped the wrapper and like I was like going to charge my phone or something like that. And then I came back and I see her like trying to grab it. I'm like trying to run to it. She really like uses her tongue to like kind of like a grab her, wraps around it, pulls it in, and she swallows it in 2-3 gulps. And I was so mad at her. Like I was
I never said a cat ate a burger.
I was so mad at her, dude. Like at the time I was like, there was nothing more I want to do than pick you up and throw you in the pool, because she could swim. But like, I was just like,
this will be semi-torture for you.
No, I'm like, I just want you to
would
feel
deserve this wet punishment.
I hope you throw up the sandwich.
But I was like a lot younger back then. I was like 15 or 16 or something like that. I was way more stupid back then.
So now you're less abusive to animals.
What? I'm not abusive to animals.
Yeah, Alex, come on now.
So you were just telling me that you stepped on cats
by accident.
By accident.
Okay, the cat's by accident. I would never have the intention to I would never just do it to a cat.
Would you ever put an animal in your film that you would
no, like if
maybe have to but no animals were harmed during the film.
If I have to make you use like animal, I'll probably just make like a faked animal or something like that. I wouldn't
a plushie,
like a plushie or something. I wouldn't actually trust using a real animal just because I just don't want to see the animal.
CGI cat.
Yeah, just because I just don't want to see the animal hurt in any way or anything like that. And
it's my cat, man.
Yeah, and plus now that we have a cat, I'm just like, I just can't see anything. I just don't want anything bad to happen to this cat.
Cook the cat.
And I'm just
You're not supposed to cook the cat.
I didn't know you're not supposed to.
I like he's talking.
You're not supposed to cook the cat,
dude.
You cooked her.
I think it's okay. Listen, when he ate the cat, that was always a horrible thing. But hear me out though. When the idea, like she found him, she found where he was buried, scooped him out, and laid him back on the kitchen floor to make like the whole ritual. I'm not gonna lie, that got a little chuckle at me because I'm like, did this bitch actually go and find his dead body, put it out there in the kitchen just to leave it out there again?
Man, she took it out of the trash bag. I'm like, what the?
I thought that was semi because there was never really a thing too. Like, because I did that actually a little bit. I mean, that was the fresh day that I found the dog passed. But like when mom came home that day, I was like, hey, you're not gonna enjoy this, but come outside. And there was candles, and then he was wrapped up on his bed.
Okay, listen, outside. Hey. Okay, outside is fine. Like that's where you could be properly putting him or her, to sleep forever. But like I did, like she found where he was already sleeping. She's like, I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna pick up his dead body and put it back
she doesn't know any better because she was stupidly possessed.
She's basically a child.
By that dirt.
But that just ruined everything for me for the movie. That just made things 10 times worse.
It scared me, guys.
That just made things so much worse for me. When I was thinking right now, like the idea of like the entity kind of like being a child. I was like, oh my god, that just made things so much worse.
It was supposed to be a gift. Why did I like it?
That's some that's some like EDP 445 something like that. That Rollout guy, the cupcake.
All right, gentlemen. So one thing I do like is I like to get down to what it is in life that really we want, and it seems like you guys are living your dreams a little bit. Are you not already kind of living your dreams? Because it seems as though you do want to act as your career, right? And you do want to direct as your career, as your dreams, And it seems as though you guys are on that path.
Yeah.
Your accent's super good, dude.
That's actually
that shit was on point, man.
Really, you know what's funny that
I like the way you speak.
You know what's funny is like you act this feels so weird because I actually just made a post yesterday on my Insta that like just reflecting how far I came and I'm getting to work on all these amazing projects. I'm living the dream of making movies and stuff like that. And I hear y'all talking about that. Here we are doing it. I'm just like, dude, this feels destined.
Yeah. So my goal, the whole goal, you know, the reason why I started this, I just had like so many different people that I just come across. We had conversations. I served them when I worked, and I said, if I had a podcast, you know, like, would you be on? Yeah. Well, I mean, okay.
I'll definitely be on.
What do I make it about? How do I do something to flesh out a concept? So I took what I normally do is talk to people, and I figure out who they are, what they do, why they do it, and maybe what they want to do, like their dream, like as a little kid, as of today.
Sounds like a cool podcast idea.
And then I just kept, and then I had to just go with it and ask. And I asked myself first, and I answered, and it's been growing. And ever since, I've been figuring more people and finding and figuring out what they want. And sometimes they don't even know, and sometimes they're on their path of their dream. So I love it to be able to see you guys living your dreams and maybe even be a part of it, and me live mine as well.
That was pretty good.
Because we're just like, I just hear this in my ear, like, it's a part of the journey.
It's a part of the journey, yeah.
I can't do the accent, but I'll try. It's a no. Nope.
Garnet body, it's okay. I'm going to try one more time. It's a part of the journey.
Once upon a time in a galaxy far, far away.
Oh, man.
This will probably not be
that
seen
would
in
be
the actual video.
so wild.
So,
Nothing is cut.
Do the credit card.
No.
No. Excuse me. Yeah, I like to claim fraud on my card.
Okay, sir. Would you like to be? Is it debit or credit?
It's credit.
Okay. Would you like this golden premium credit card from Credit Karma, or would you like to get the premium platinum debit card?
No, I don't want. No. I don't want your card. I'm trying to declare fraud on my card.
Okay, sir. So what I'm gonna do for you is I'm going to call. I can't do it. I was about to turn like into a whole different accent.
We're going to call another service.
We'll go to call in another.
We are not that person. No, I sell you cards.
I sell you cards, and then
you need to talk to fraud department.
I seen on Mr. Iglesias, like I seen Mr. Iglesias, his show, like because he's been to India before, obviously for like tour purposes and like that. So you got a chance to see like how Indian people work. He said whenever they're talking, and especially when they're getting excited, they move side to side. So like whenever they're talking.
Oh my God! So this is the best I've seen in any film I think so far. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but in Eternals, it is the what's his name's like guy? Yeah,
Kamal, yeah,
Andrani. Yeah, his guy that films everything. The way he talks, he go like that all the time. Crying. Oh, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Don't need talking or back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh man. When I first watched that and saw that, I was like, gold. First off, his accent, I'm sure he could probably speak English correctly. I bet you anything. He's probably just throwing that accent.
He's probably doing it on purpose.
The thing is funny is like, so when
I know how it is.
I know how you can do it.
So with Indians, they go side to side, but when Mexicans, like Hispanics and Latinos, whenever they get mad, they go front to back. Like whenever they get mad.
No, que la tu pinche madre, güey.
Say you go front and back.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that.
So like there was just little like gestures, like body languages you notice when you pick up, like obviously seeing different cultures and how they interact with each other and stuff like that.
Shit. I know. I need to learn more Spanish.
Dude, honestly, same. Like
it's in my blood.
I'm Hispanic and I don't know shit. The most I know is like más o menos 1 to 10. Colors. That's it.
I know 1 to 100 at least.
Okay, I know 1 to 10.
I am a no sabo.
No sabo.
Yeah, of all people, I think you know the most here, but I'm surprised you don't know Spanish either.
Don't call ice, please.
Oh, why'd you have to say it like that, man?
Please, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm scared.
They're coming now.
Okay, Kim, hear me out though. I think if God forbid they were to break in, I think you'll be the one that's in danger. I think I might be alright.
I'm okay. I might have an arrest. I might have a warrant, but like, yeah.
I think I'm like.
What?
You guys want to tell us?
You have a warrant?
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, like,
I might have to go call the police.
Maybe.
if you talk shit, dude, you could just arrest yourself. Have you not seen yourself in the mirror?
You're in my house. I could still kill you.
Oh,
Wait. You can't say that.
Wait. We got that on camera. No,
we'll be back after these commercials. We'll be back in these
And
commercials.
scene.
That was perfect.
That was good. Should we try again? Take 2.
I want to, but thank you. I don't know what I was going to say. I forgot.
You lost. You got so. Usually the host when announced.
I was trying to continue what you said earlier, like, you know, because I know you talked about it right now, like
the film
living
journey.
the dreams and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh
like,
yeah. See, let's hear your take.
Yeah, I'm very happy, like, what I get to do, because like I normally did film, you know, to hide and mask myself and just like to show my emotions a little bit because I suck at expressing it. And
Interesting, but you're able to do that when you're playing a character.
yeah, and I get to do that when I'm around my friends and the people I care about, and
Let's talk about me.
and it feels amazing to, because I've been doing film for a long time, but I normally did it for myself, and I normally did it for my family, just like around them and just show them my videos.
I think that's even harder, in my opinion.
It is,
Yeah.
and to be able to do it with other people and like let me come out of my shell, so like, hey, you know, collab with other people, do films with other people, you know, and then when I ended up doing that, I never thought I'd be so comfortable right away. And you know, I had my ups and downs here there with some people, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, the real ones stick around, and the real people, you know, they're always there and they understand you the best. And you know, I had trouble with my emotions and everything like that, and you know, to be around Alex, like, because I used to be a more difficult person, a little bit more outgoing, like crazy a little bit. Then when I met him, like I felt like a little bit more mature with myself a little bit, especially with all that was going on at home. So to be able to do what I love, and you know, even if it hasn't got me like there yet, I still love the process of it, and I'm noticing that a lot lately. And the stuff like we're gonna do soon, and that we want to show people, and you know, want people to be on board with us, because we love to work with people. You know, that will never change with us. Like, we will always be working with people. You know, we will always want to collab with people and just like be a part of a lot of things. You know, we don't like to be left out. You know, we want to explore. You know, we want to be there. You know, we want to, like, I feel like that what's in my head is that if, like, what's the correct way to say it? If you're left out of something, you know, you're gonna regret not being a part of it. Like, if you're not doing something, you're gonna regret it later.
Oh yeah.
I think it's called like fear of missing out, FOMO.
No, I don't have fear of missing out. Like, I really don't.
I have that sometimes. I have to let it go.
You have to let it go.
Let it go, mate. We drop biscuits and water.
Yeah.
But I think you're talking about the choice, right? Like, you if you had a choice to participate versus like just watching it happen and you didn't even try, like, or something.
I think that would haunt me the most in my life. I think that would scare me the most, and I feel like
the fear of regret.
The fear of regret. I think that's what scares me the most, because like I could have been doing something else. To be honest, if I never went that day, I would have probably never went. And that's like scary to think about. And I'm very happy that I met these guys and I went to CMAC that night, because I don't know if I'll ever be here.
Mm-hmm.
You'll probably only be talking to Alex.
Yeah, could have. Could have, literally. And no, I feel the same way. Sometimes, like, I could have just made a left turn or another right turn, and I wouldn't even be talking to anybody.
Yeah. And it's crazy to think about, you know, and I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be exploring, and I'm happy to be around people that I never thought I'd be around with. And then, like, that will
Seriously.
It's an amazing feeling, and I encourage people to like follow that path, you know. And even if you're scared, you know, nothing is more scarier and painful than it is to regret something that you'll always regret for the rest of your life.
Yeah, because like honestly, I'll take failure than regret.
I'll take it
any
day, anytime. I'll take it if that means that I get to experience it more. Then I will take that path any second, any day, at any time.
Yeah, because like definitely like for me personally, like it's more of a sense of like filmmaking. It's kind of the same way. Like it was like my only way to like express myself because the truth be told, like I don't really have a really good connection with my folks anymore. After being on my own, I was 18. I had to become very comfortable with being independent, and half the time I was alone. And there is a difference between being alone and lonely and stuff like that. And like obviously I had family and friends, so I wasn't alone, but I felt really mentally lonely. And it didn't help that like not to really expose like too much about my personal life, but like funny enough, like this month on the 15th, something really big happened to me in my life, and like it just completely shattered me. And I was going on a very dark path, and like I'll be honest, like I was writing things I shouldn't be writing and like very bad thoughts and stuff like that. But I remember it was that same night I heard laughter coming out from my room because my friends were around and stuff like that. And I remember they were talking about stories. I think I could be wrong, but it was like stories about me. I think you guys were talking about me outside. Just like stories about like, like, oh, Alex, this was really funny and stuff like that. And like I think at that moment, it was kind of like a moment I figured out what my purpose kind of was. Like because like for a long period of time, I thought my purpose was filmmaking and stuff like that. Like I thought it was like, oh, my path is to make films. Like that's it. But after that fake thing that happened, I just completely broke, and I was almost like a broken person again. And I didn't love who I was. I didn't love because had so many things happen in my life. Like I never had my mom around when I was a kid. She was deported and she was killed in Mexico. And when I was a kid, I want to say 11 or 12, a lot of bad things were going on in my home. Like my stepmom would treat me and my siblings like we were prisoners in our home, and my dad would never stand up to her just because he didn't want to fight. I get that, but at the same time, you need to stand up for your kids, So there were a lot of just
that's
yelling.
a hard concept that to learn.
Exactly. And like for me, it just got so bad that CPS got involved, and I was taken away by CPS when I was a kid. I was in a group home for 13 months, and it was really horrible. Did a lot to my mental health. But at the same time, I wouldn't change that because it also taught me how strong I really am, even when the times I felt like I was at my weakest point. Because sometimes I'll hear about what the kids are going through today, and I'm really grateful that I just decided to stay in a path where I'm still like following my dreams and everything like that. Because I would hear stories about kids got into gangs, got into violence, some died, some were like in horrible living situations just because they gave up on themselves, and I didn't want that for me.
Yeah, that's a good way of saying that. They gave up on themselves.
Yeah, and like it's very hard. So like that's why like I think that's what really, back to that night when I heard my friends outside, they were just talking about stories about me laughing and like just enjoying. And I think at that moment, because I thought my only purpose was just to make films, I realized that my purpose is more than that. My purpose is to make people smile and make people laugh, and I want that with my films, because in my films I put a lot of emotions, I put a lot of truth into them. I like my films to have a message, and like
everlasting you.
And yeah, and like because literally the first movie I want to make is literally about like how hard it is to just get into the industry, and like it's not just set in stone. It's a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of just constantly rejection and everything like that. And like it doesn't help that also the AI is now also a big issue too, but that's not really the real issue. The issue is just like the obsession of trying to get a dream come to life, and like especially from a parent, just like the different perspectives of what success looks like, because parents obviously view it from like hard work, 9 to 5 and stuff like that, but kids
different things.
But kids have that view of like, no, doing what you love every day, that's real success. So like that's obviously something my parents have, that like we just have that very creative difference and like disagreement, so we don't talk as much anymore. So
yeah, I had little things like that kind of come between like And I got really stubborn about it, and then eventually, like, it was definitely my mom, but, like, she started to let go of, like, kind of, like, some of her stuff, and then I started to just kind of let go of, like, some of my stuff or whatever. Yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of, that gets troubling when it's, like, your family and stuff like that. Like, family issues are...
But I think at that moment, like, when my friends laughing and me like that, I think, like, when we realized is, like, even though it's hard, like, especially when it comes to, if it's your own family that don't really see your dreams and your beliefs and stuff like that, it makes it really hard. But for me, I'm like, even though it's gonna be hard, I don't really need the validation and like the belief from my family, because now I know I can without even needing to ask, I get that from my friends,
the people
from the people actually love and support me.
100%.
So I think with that, like, I just want my movie to be a message to, like, there is no better time to start doing what you love and stuff like that. There is no, like, path that you need to follow. You just it's the hardest thing to do. You just got to do it and stuff like that, because there is this for the life of me I can't remember what it was, but it's literally the driven point of the movie. It's this quote that goes, live your life to chase your dreams, but don't make your dreams your only reason for living. Yeah, because there's so much growth and so much learning that you can do with your dreams and without your dreams, and that is, like, the main synopsis of what the movie is. And
I love that.
Thank you. And I want that to be just a message for, like, anyone beyond the filming side. It could be for anything: dancing, painting, writing, and stuff like that. Anything you're passionate about, you can do. And I think that's where I realized my true purpose was. It was to, like, inspire people creatively or just passionately, and, like, help them achieve their own dreams. Because, like, I hope to one day, like, maybe go to, like, a foster care, maybe the same foster care system I went to as a kid, and just let them know, like, hey, like, I'm pretty sure I have a feeling what you guys are thinking. You guys are mad, you guys are sad, you guys are broken, you guys are confused. And obviously the kids would be like, because obviously, like, as I've been in there, we never have, like, guest speakers. We never, like, having to hear from, like, the higher ups, because we just constantly hear the same thing, like, oh, you're gonna be fine, and stuff like that. You know, it becomes like an unusual pep talk, like an unusual nag you get from your parents. It just starts to feel that way. So I just want to be that one that's different, that stands out. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna love it with you. Right now, yeah, your life is in a shitty situation, but you can choose to make it better, or you can choose to make it worse.
100%.
And they'll probably question stuff like that. Well, how would you know? Like, you know, like, you're just a guest speaker. I'm like, no, because actually you just said in that very spot.
I live this life.
And then I can be like, most people your age, like, most people, if you don't decide to get your ass in gear and stuff like that, you're gonna end up in the streets. You're gonna end up probably dead or worse. But here I am. I was in that same position, and here I am. I'm making movies. My name's in the industry. I'm getting to see my face.
You said it's in Hollywood.
Go to Hollywood.
Go check it. Go check.
Technically, I guess it was. I guess so, right? Because some of the films that we worked on together got selected to festivals in LA. So technically, I guess we are in Hollywood. Baby. So technically, we are in Hollywood. So there we go. Yeah,
you made it, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You already made it.
Yeah. That's kind of just a takeaway of all of it. Just, like, inspired to, like, I just want to be, like, a inspiration for, like, people.
I just want to leave a legacy behind when I have kids, you know, like, you know, something that they can look back and, like, hey, my dad did this, you know.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the biggest thing.
Besides, like, fix a lot of homes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of pipes. And, like,
laying that pipe down.
He likes laying those pipes.
Daddy was laying pipe all the time, apparently.
Yeah. Your wife would be like, yeah, he was. Wait, what? What?
And getting hit by cars.
Yeah. And also, getting thrown to walls and shit like that. Getting your head hit by bottles. That's just because he came out drunk.
Go to sleep.
Okay.
I love that. Well, I'm glad I got to literally get an opportunity to sit down, talk to you guys about,
of course,
what's going on in life and learn a little bit more about who you guys are. And on top of that, understand that there's so much that I don't even know. And there's so much that I can learn from you guys as well. And
we're not the best, but we can teach you.
I believe it. I mean, I can learn. I can figure it out, hopefully. You know, just point and, like, do that.
You kind of already have like a little setup and everything like that. Like, you already got equipment going, so you're already like already on the pathway, to be honest. Because we start with, like, iPhones and shit like that.
Yeah, I feel it. I mean, I started from a little bit of nothing, but it's fun. It's fun where we're at now, and then one day maybe a studio or however it goes. Maybe it's in my mansion, whatever. I don't know,
man. Just make sure you invite us, okay?
I will.
The credits over, and we'll have like filet mignons and like mashed potatoes and something.
I could cook too. I don't know about as good as Tito, but I mean, I could cook.
I think Tito. I want to see you cook and see how you do. That'd be cool.
I bet. Well, we'll have to get together. I'll make some steaks and we can all grub.
I would love that second podcast with us going.
That would be so much fun. I'm so down for that.
But thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it. Like, thank you for picking us up.
Oh yeah,
this was such a fun opportunity, man.
You did not have to do that, but you did. That's because you're just kind and
that was more fun. I'm telling you, Uber drive all the way.
You really did that. I was like, bro, what?
I opened the door and I was like, did this guy actually give us an Uber? I felt kind of cool for a second. And I was like, wait,
I was this close to letting you know the Uber is on its way, but then I said ETA 5 or like ETA 5 instead.
Your cover was already blown.
And I was this close to putting Uber on the way, and then what car it was too. But then I was like, no, he's gonna know what I look like at least.
I would have known. I would have been like,
no, this guy didn't know, but I obviously seen your videos with like Jitsu and everything like that for do Evan Hansen. So I was like, I kind of had but you were wearing glasses, right? You were wearing glasses in that video. Maybe
I could have been, and then just taking them off. But
that was really cool. I loved it. I thought it was funny.
That was funny. You made me laugh.
I had to. That was the first thing I had in mind. I was like, watch these guys.
But dude, you got dude, we would love to come back later, somewhere down the road.
We'd love to have you on projects too, if you would want to.
Yeah, we'll do road trips and stuff like that up to LA and stuff like that.
Just let me know. That way I can make sure either my kid is taken care of or he's coming along.
100%.
Yeah, we'll 100%. We'll invite him along. You know how fun it would be to just go to LA for like the day, just walk around like the Walk of Fame area, just explore and stuff like that. Because
it's been a while.
Because sometimes we get selected to film festivals. It's like a one day thing. You know, like it starts at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So we had to do a day trip to go to LA, be there for the film festival, and then we just come back the same day.
Damn.
So it's a little much of a drive, not gonna lie. But like those hours, those hours do get rough. But hey, I mean, like, going to go LA for the day, explore around and stuff like that. It's totally worth it, dude. It's totally fun. I love it.
It's awesome sauce.
I love being on the road and stuff like that. So it's fun for me.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this journey kind of still fleshes its way out. As I'm down to do just about anything. So as long as I just make sure at least something's taken care of, like my kid or something like that. But like besides that, I'm down for the journey. Like I'm here for it. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman.
It's gonna be awesome. I'll tell you what. I'll take enough of you guys' time. I appreciate you very, very, very much. I will steal your guys' signatures though. So keep that in mind.
Let's do it. I've been waiting all day for this.
Waiting all day just to sign this bitch.
I've been waiting to sign this bitch right here.
I'll tell you what, though. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to catch more episodes soon, guys. This is season 5 as we're rolling through.